Okay, so one of the problems with the chair that I noticed right off of the bat is when you sit in it, it's got a slant that goes slightly down this way. So it dips down and your butt's higher than your leg is. Or your legs are kind of down this way. So it dips down a little bit. You kind of tell like this is a little bit higher up here. And I know that's it looks like it is because of that, because of the side. But when you sit in it, this is a little bit lower. Um, I'm not too really concerned about the lumbar pillow, but it is really hard. Like it's hard to sit on. I know I could just remove it, but it kind of defeats the purpose. And then I know it's supposed to have a rocking function, but when you sit in it, it it wiggles around a little bit. Like there's a lot of movement, and I've got it tightened down all the way underneath with the screws and everything like that. So I've tried to fix everything I can. I'm gonna try to sit in it, show you what I'm talking about. It's got a little bit of a dip. My knees feel like they're down more than my butt is. So that's really the biggest problem I have with the knee part. It feels like my butt is higher than my knees. I don't know if that's something that may have shifted in shipping or something like that, but there's like a large gap between the back of my knee and the bottom of the chair. I know I can raise the chair up a little bit, but it's still pretty uncomfortable to sit in. Other than that, there's the stitching that I was mentioning around this area. The stitching on this side right here is really close to this plastic hole, and the stitching on this side has quite a gap in it. So I mean, there's a little bit of off stitching there on the sides. You can tell this panel looks like it's a little bit bigger than this panel. So there's the stitching problem I was mentioning, is this is not as close as this side. I mean, that side is closer than that side. There's the stitching. And it kind of continues on. I know the strap doesn't really give it justice, but you can kind of see a little bit of the issue. And then my biggest problem is that, like I said, the pad down here, the pad that you sit on feels like it's higher, like it's got a bump here, and then as you go down it gets flatter, so it makes your butt sit up higher, basically. Thank you.